Hey, what's going on? Wake up, Israel News, Chris Judith. I want to do this video on a 50-year anniversary, 50 years ago. The soldiers did the government used about, I'm going to say, I think 14,000 soldiers as guinea pigs for an atomic bomb experiment. To let you know how evil these damn Edomites in this country is. Um, they are very vicious, man. America ain't hitting on shit. All right. So I'm gonna let these soldiers talk about what happened 50 years ago. Just for you damn patriotic heathens who think that the evil ass country is good when God taking this shit down every day. So I'm sick and I shut somebody's goddamn video. And thank you, family, for I did a video yesterday on who gets who get off the slave ships America. And I believe YouTube didn't show a lot of people the video, man. I did the shit early. I backed it up with scriptures and shit, but it was Deuteronomy and Revelation, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Talking about locusts with the beasts of the field, hair like woman, with sharp teeth. You know what I'm saying? You know how those Neanderthals look. Thor and all them unhumanly people. So, but I'm gonna do another video on this. Well, I'm gonna share my screen, but it just go back and watch that video and share it too. Tommy, I'm not Tommy, the one I did yesterday with guess who got off the slave ships, America, which is the Hebrew Israelites. Uh, but speaking of reparations, uh, they gonna pay us either way. Either the Most High gonna take it from the ass, it's gonna be more plagues on them. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I love as at 42 years old. And if you're a Gentile, if you Gentile, you white, you Asian, whatever, you know the truth. That's good. I don't give a shit, but people. I know black people a pound cake unturned. I think we love other cultures so much. They don't give a shit about us. So I say, all that shit you got, all those heathen friends you got that ain't even your culture, um, but you can have a whole bunch of other people, your inner circle, but at the same time, none of the people who look like you getting promotions or higher on jobs from those same goddamn people with that background. You know what I'm saying? But you love your goddamn inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Atlanta. I'm in South Fulton to be exact. Personal trainer. I stopped doing that shit, man. I train white folks and shit. I train Negroes, man. A whole different damn. When you get around a whole bunch of black folks and they around a whole bunch of white folks, their demeanor changes. They want to be like them. I don't know fucking why, but they do. And this Google Hangout. So anyway, what the fuck is anyway? Their whole demeanor changes, man. You lose yourself. A pound cake unturned. Hosea 7:8-12 verse. When God say Ephraim is a pound cake unturned. He's around godless nation. You know what I'm saying? All this gay pride parade and shit. And you give that shit. You give these homosexuals a damn inch. They take a damn a planet. You know what I'm saying? Like not a mile, a damn planet, man. They want the damn everything. You know what I'm saying? And all our people, we vouch. I looked at this guy. He's a Democrat. He was like, he said something about this is what he said. He was I forgot his name, but he's running for president, and he said that he said we need to fight against uh, uh, racist uh, cops pulling over unarmed black people, and without justice in America, we need to do right by our black citizens. And the people clapped. Then he said, We need to do right by our women. Women rights. They clap louder. Then he said, and we need to let people do their own thing and they love each other. If they, the LGBT, oh, that shit is, all them letters. And they clap even louder. So that means women's rights and this LGBT shit gets more respect than the black man. Oh, the Most High is mad as a motherfucker, man. He mad. That's why these goddamn floods is going on, and it's these quick like wind, like burst of wind. Not even a tornado, it's a burst of wind be coming through lately, across the country. Like it forming like damn 5 seconds and a goddamn tree fall down, and they call that shit geoengineering. That's for you fucking heathens don't have a damn god, and these house niggas they in line with that geoengineering shit. That Edomite white boy in that clipper, man. No goddamn whatever they call that shit. But judgment, more volcanoes will rush, more earthquakes are gonna happen, more. If you think hurricane season was bad last year, wait till this year. Now you go to church this morning and you gonna talk about the white Jesus and all that foolishness. The white Jesus that can't take the sun, the skin cancer, hog weed and all that other shit, and and don't age with a damn. That's the one that like a lot of black people praise. Netanyahu up there in Israel starting shit, taking land and all that bullshit. I'm gonna get to the damn video. For some reason I just want to open my damn mouth up and say something, because I did the video yesterday. I'm like, why is YouTube not showing my shit? I got two. I'm gonna get some unlikes because people don't want to hear that people are Edomites and Esau, they the goddamn devil. But I show proof like Johnny Cochran that these motherfuckers are the beasts of the fields. Period. Anytime you can't take the damn sun of nature and you get mad at somebody because they damn cooking chicken wings at a picnic, or they riding their bike, or they fishing. I had my best friend went fishing in Florida, man, about 3 times. He got harassed by white folks. Now a couple of times. Well, I guess one time he was on a what you call those timeshare hotel things, and they had a lake, but somehow the lake went on somebody else's property, and the guy came out with binoculars looking at my buddy and his sons like they damn giraffes and shit. You know how white folks do. So they out there fishing. My boy, he wore a bandana around his fucking head and shit. He played basketball about 6'4" and shit, and slim dude. And him and his son, I think both his sons fishing. So this white boy came out with binoculars like he was looking at damn giraffes in Africa. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know how they damn look. It don't take, your eyes ain't that damn bad. Shit. They ain't the only one who came fishing behind your damn house. But my boy was like, he thought that part of that was the timeshare of the hotel. So the old son of a bitch ended up calling the cops. The cops came. The cops was nice. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really start no shit. They just say, hey, man, I know how it is, man. He said, but some of these people, they assholes. So, just be careful. So my boy left, you know what I mean? And he got harassed 2 more damn times in Florida. Like, God damn, man, ain't you tired of going to damn? I used to live in Boca Raton. It was some weird ass people, man. Everybody getting breast. It was back in 2001, 2002. Everybody getting damn breast jobs and shit. Like, America is a wicked ass place, man. When you see this damn video about atomic bomb, these people, and they tell these stories about what happened, and most of us white guys. I think it's one black guy, Asian guy, whatever. Most of them like white guys. I think it's like maybe 10 of them talking about it, but you can tell they relive that. They relive the moment of that um, that test, or that atomic bomb test, you know what I'm saying? They relived it, and you could tell when they talk about it, they it's like they reliving it all over again. And it's like America, the government itself. And when you hear them talk, man, it just put in perspective of how this country is and how the people here in this country is. We are trained rats. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get fucking boob jobs and ass jobs. You want to be like Puff Daddy and shit, and you want to celebrate Jay-Z being a goddamn billionaire. And you goddamn kids in Atlanta, some damn well looking in the goddamn trash can for fucking food. I seen that shit before on Campbellton goddamn road. I know what the hell I'm talking about. You got kids looking for damn food, and you celebrating a Negro being a billionaire when you struggling with your fucking bills, and you going to church, and your church don't even want to help you with your fucking bills if you're in struggling times. Now, white churches will help you. I ain't gonna lie, white churches will help you in the heartbeat. I don't know, they feel like they feel like that part, they will give you money in that perspective. White churches will, and they don't give you no hard time. If you ask for a black church for money for your damn bills, they'll look you up and down like, Negro, why you ain't down working? You know what I'm saying? So when I say things, and it's true about Edom and Esau, it seems like when they do give you money and shit when you ask. And then these true Hebrew Israelites kind of look at you up and down with a stiff neck like they shit don't stink. You ever notice how some people have this house Negro spirit when they got money or got a damn job, and they look at you like you lazy and they black? And they start losing their hours at work. They start getting laid off and shit. And at home they ain't going for damn. See, the Most High, the Most High don't like house Negro. He don't like a pound cake unturned Negroes who think they European. He hate that shit. See, niggas they don't want to look at that like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you read Hosea 7:8-12, it talk about Ephraim is around a whole bunch of godless nations. You know, a whole bunch of godless nations, man. And they think that shit don't stink. You know, that's what God said in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said that they are weak and they don't even know it. And I will destroy them. That's what God said. He talking about these house Negroes in America. Like OJ said, I ain't black, I'm OJ. I ain't fucking Tiger Woods say he ain't black, he persuasion or some shit. And look how persuasion he got when he got locked up and they had that mud shot. He was looking like a buck-eyed kangaroo or some shit. On Wikipedia, they put his photo was all over the goddamn place. You know, they drawing pictures of Serena Williams looking like a goddamn skunk ape. She married to that goddamn white dude. I don't know where they found these damn sons of bitches. They just marry any damn body because they're European, I guess. I don't damn know, but it's sad how we do certain things. And you know, Oprah Winfrey and her ass and doing the Michael Jackson shit. I'm gonna get to this damn video because that's what you want to damn. And I'll do this shit later. Oprah Winfrey did the thing about Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to backtrack and do stuff about the Central Park 5 and trying to make up for it, but I think she may be next, man. They just had a update on Bill Cosby accuser. Now they saying that she said she lied about the whole damn thing. I mean, I know good and goddamn well them woman, it look like they came straight from the trailer goddamn park, ain't that damn attractive to try to take advantage of. If Flavor Flav don't need to do that shit, then why Bill Cosby have to? Come on now. If Flavor Flav had a #1 hit show and he ain't got drugged no damn body, why the fuck does Bill Cosby got drugged? I don't know what he did, but I know he ain't did that. None of them motherfuckers. I mean, shit. Half of them ain't attractive because they old and wrinkled. They don't last long. They get old fast and they look wrinkled, man. They not attractive. But hey, that Statue of Liberty, Lady Liberty, her skin cancerous ass. So we're gonna watch the damn video. I hope you can damn see me. I'm gonna share the screen so long as I come back and do this more talking, because this is the first time I talk to you guys like this. Probably, period. Shit, hold on, let me change the video. Make sure you guys watching the same stuff I'm watching. You know, YouTube, man. Honestly, man, I got another video I'm gonna upload too, though. But I enjoy talking to y'all, man, for real. If you're a Gentile, if you know the truth about the Bible, then you know what I damn mean. If you don't know what I mean, then let's ease on to the next damn channel. But let's watch these damn these brothers, right? These older brothers right here, these white guys, and think a black guy and a Asian guy. But we gonna watch them, okay? If y'all never seen this stuff blew my mind what they were saying. So let's listen real good, okay? I hope it ain't choppy too. I'm gonna eat a little bit while y'all watch this. Hold on a second.
Some of them perplexed right now, starting to think about things.
Just had that eerie feeling of like Twilight Zone, you know.
Starting to hear sounds. I could feel the earth shaking. I don't think I want to go there.
You know, my wife's the only person I ever told.
I never told anybody, not my parents, not my brother, not my best friend, not my wife, nobody.
I go in tears talking about it now. It's affected me. I'd like to think it hasn't affected me. I like to think I can tough it out and everything's okay. It has affected me. I will admit to it. You just saw a little bit of it now. I can't watch the bomb.
What was the biggest kiloton bomb blown up within the continental United States? In the morning of July 5th, 1957, about 4 in the morning, they put us in a trench. I think it was a mile from ground zero or less. I was in a platoon with 40 other people, and we had for protection, we just had our utility jackets, our weapons, helmets, and a gas mask.
attitude in the trenches was these people were concerned, but they didn't know what was going to happen. They had no idea. And there was, these were well-trained men, so it was not I don't think they would have been afraid to go into combat, shoot people without any problem. But they didn't know what this bomb was.
We followed the instructions, which were to crouch down, put our backs towards the shot, and bow our heads and cover our eyes.
And we got to the point that everybody's basically in the trenches. They started the countdown. They were 59, 58, 57.
I got my gas mask on. I had trouble cinching it down. And it got down to 9. I grabbed my helmet, put it up to my head about like that, and the bomb went off.
It really was the most, I'll never experience anything like it again. I know that.
It was completely daylight at midnight, brighter than the brightest day you ever saw.
I cannot begin to describe the light that came into my eye. I was totally blinded. When I came out of the blindness, I saw my hands, and by this time I actually saw the blood vessels in my bones in my arm, because as I came across like this, it actually was totally X-ray.
You could literally just see every bone in there, everything. Even the guy's bones and back that was in front of you.
That's how bright the light was. To go from through the back of your head, through your eyes, and into your fingers, you're seeing your bones in your hand.
How did it come through all that to get to your bones? That you could visually see them, like an X-ray.
The light faded. There's like streaks of lightning from the ground to the sky, about every 2 feet around you. And then that faded, and it was like giant fireballs in front of your eyes.
When the wave hit me, it knocked me over. I actually flipped over. All of us fell down on the ground.
The glass caught me in the face, broke my glasses, knocked me on my butt, put a whole bunch of shrapnel in my face. It's mostly like little glass beads. They were melted glass beads in my neck. Had a hole in my neck and one in my lip.
And it felt just like you would take a red hot iron, like you iron with an ironing board, and put it to your neck.
There was extreme heat, extreme heat. There was people screaming and running. There was panic. There was panic and people screaming because of the heat.
Everybody started yelling, and some people calling out for their mothers. But some of the trenches collapsed.
I don't know. It's like I had lost it. And I don't know why, because I'm losing it right now.
A whole clump of ground, 10 yards this way, 15 yards this way, 10 yards back over here.
You guys were having a little trouble. They were throwing out for this noble thing, I guess.
We had to dig 2 guys out. And we're standing there watching the mushroom cloud form, and you could see it with the naked eyes. It sucked all the sand up.
There was people were gathering then, kind of coming back and looking at this spectacular shot.
It actually, you're gonna die when I tell you this. It was so big, and it looked, the colors were beautiful in a sense. I hate to say that.
You see this molten cloud changing color as it kind of turns within itself.
Beautiful purples and lavenders, popping and flipping and just doing.
And it was boiling and just orange and reds and black. and gray and whatever, and it just kept boiling and rolling like this, and the higher it got, the more it flowed outward.
That thing just it seems like it keeps on going and it keeps expanding, and then it reaches a point where it kind of colors up at the top.
And the very, very top of the mushroom was white, and it actually comes down over the cloud, the mushroom cloud, which is all ice. It looks like frost. But don't forget, it's 35,000 feet up in the air.
As it closed in, it was a huge red ring all the way around as far as you could see from the horizon from the horizon. And as it closed up like an aperture on a camera, on one side of the red ring was daylight, on the other side was night.
I saw planes going through it, which, you know, even at its growth stage, we were flying aircraft through it.
The unforgettable sound, the roar, it roared and roared and roared. And men yelling and confused and
Woods, I think he defecated in these pants and all kinds of weird stuff.
Grown men in tears. And I saw officers saying the word, "Oh my God, what are we doing?"
And then that shit started flying out of the sky. Now we became a little very concerned with stuff coming crashing down on you now, because there are boulders, rocks and stuff that maybe 3 inches in diameter, 2 inches in diameter, but you got your helmet on or kept it on if something got knocked off, during the explosion. And if you didn't have your helmet on, you'd get conned real good.
they took roll call. And there were 2 people that were missing, but we went on without them. Never found out again what happened to those 2.
There were a number of trucks that were turned over on their sides, and things like tires and whatever were smoldering from the fire.
And I seen all the steel, from bulldozers, cranes, cars, trucks, everything completely destroyed. And when you see a bulldozer blade rip like paper, it's powerful.
The tank retriever was the main thing. That huge chunk of metal ended up to be a puddle the size of a chair.
In the course of this, there was a 1-star general, Marine general, who was bewildered, and I guess he had kind of temporarily lost his cool, and he says, "I don't know where I am. I've lost my men. I've lost my men." And I says, "Calm down, General." I says, "Look," I says, I've been in a few of these shots now. It's okay. We just gotta wait till the dust settles a little bit. And he was all upset. I don't know. I think I calmed him down, but he was pretty upset.
And I seen some guys coming towards us, like to the right of us, towards the bomb even. Like they were walking towards us as we were walking to the left of the blast. And I thought, what are they wearing? They have some kind of different clothes on, because things were dangling like they had padded clothes or something. It looked odd. And to some other people and talking over the years, I think it was their flesh. Nobody had uniforms that dangled like that.
I think a lot of us knew that this was not a good thing for us.
That was the most breathtaking thing I have ever experienced in my life. I'm happy I was able to be there for that series of tests. I would never do it again. I'd go to Canada first.
It haunts me to think of what I had witnessed and not realized at the time the import of what we were doing at the time, actually serving as guinea pigs.
We were just, it was like an experiment animal. Did you use in the lab? And I think a lot of my lumps and that nodules I've had taken out my body is due to that.
I had developed a tumor in '04 when I went down and registered as an atomic vet. And it turned out that the tumor was called schwannoma tumor. It was caused by ionized radiation. And for 10 years now, I've been trying to get compensation for that, but the government does not want to admit to anybody that was harmed by any radiation. They've been putting me off for over 10 years now.
I've had more than 30 taken out. And I've had my head sprayed and shaved.
When I got out of the military, I had after effects, like I was losing my hair. I had spine problems, and this and that. And then I started gaining weight. I gained a lot of weight. I was obese, and I was getting very nervous. I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want to meet anybody. I was like turning into a loner.
I just felt like it was going to be the end of the world, and I was going to do what I can. Right now, for probably 20 years, I've used alcohol, and I was not a very good person in my mental state.
I have spent a number of years when I was out of the service, waking up in the middle of the night, seeing the atomic bomb.
Want to be sleeping, try to sleep at night sometimes. I didn't sleep for a long time, very well. But always have this bright light that would flash on. Hello, time to get up. No, it isn't. There's got no light bulb out there, turkey. You're just training you, you know. And so, we kind of, especially if you get drunk, you're in the bar, and all of a sudden you're hallucinating, you see these damn, this atomic bomb going off, all these bright lights, and you're, hello, can't even see the chickie village as the lights are bright. And really,
The only thing that they did for us was for us to secrecy. We couldn't talk about it. We couldn't talk about it to anybody for $10,000 fine or 10 years in prison.
Everyone was told that you're never, ever to discuss this again. That what you saw stays with you forever. You can't tell your wife, you can't tell your kids, and particularly you can't talk amongst yourself. So you can't turn to your buddy and say, gee, what'd you think of that shot? Or have any discussion regarding the atomic bomb. That's where the paranoia was.
they put the fear of God in you. You know, when you start talking about treason, he can be executed. That's enough to, I mean, go to jail is one thing, but treason.
It's quite a cover-up. It's been a cover-up for over 50 years.
I call it mass genocide. And I mean it that way. I think it can be only described as genocide. You don't send 14,000 troops through ground zero and not call it anything but genocide. Somebody knew what was occurring.
There's been a lot of people that died. I would venture to say that there was more people killed in the testing, not immediately, but over the 50-year period of our silence, that there were probably more people killed from the testing than there was in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Well, they knew everything that was gonna happen and what danger was involved in it. They're just hoping you all die before they have to do anything.
I don't know that anybody will ever know, because I suspect that nobody will give a damn. When I'm gone, there won't be any genetics study done at my autopsy to determine whether or not anything was passed on.
If it was done for science and the availability to the rest of the human race to know that that we don't need it, it's way too devastating. If you could just see the colors, you just hear it, not on the television or in the movie, but the actual thing, I think you would agree with me. Whoever is listening to this.
Check this out. Dedicated to in order of appearance. Sergeant E4 Harry Himmer, Corporal SP3 Joseph Finicio, Corporal Ronald T. Bennett, Technical Sergeant Fred Walden, Master Sergeant Rex L. Montgomery. I wanted Rex with the cowboy hat on. Corporal Charles J. Mayman, Sergeant E5 Jim Dangerfield, Machinist 30 Class Led Furt, First Lieutenant Frank Ziati, First Lieutenant Joseph Modelo. These ain't no small class damn soldiers. They got some high rank to them. They use them as a guinea pig. They use them as a guinea pig. Hold on a second. All right. Yep. So that stuff that nobody never heard of, a lot of us never heard of. There's so much stuff that happened in the military. And I met one guy. He told me that he worked in the military and they had to go down to like Colombia, somewhere in South America, and to do assignment. But when they got down there, they found out that the assignment was about drugs, and the drugs was operated by the American government. And when they found out what it was, the American government was on to them about finding out. So they sent some people out there, some henchmen out there to kill them. But they weren't successful. There's shadow governments on top of shadow governments on top of shadow governments. You still try to be patriotic to a damn country, they're gonna damn kill you any goddamn way, which is fucking retarded. They'll blow your ass up and they be somewhere eating, but they think they're gonna be eating somewhere safe, but God gonna get them too. So just want to share this with you guys, and like, share, subscribe. In the other video I did yesterday, what was it? It was Guess Who Got Off the Slave Ships America. Like, share, subscribe that video as well if you haven't saw it. I did it early, man, but it's weird how many it wasn't that many views, man. On some educational stuff now. It's just weird, man. You do stuff and then you get a lot of views, and then do other stuff, it's not that many views, and but wars start getting views when two fat ass black women beating the snot out of each other, they get all kind of views, you know what I'm saying? We live in a fucking sick, a crazy world, man. But look, this is Wake Up Israel News, Chris Judah. That video is something. If you take the title on my video, it's the same title of the video I just shared with you, with the soldiers. So go back and watch it. You can go back and watch mine. You go back and go to the original video. It'll populate, you know what I'm saying, and watch their video. And just, hey, you know, this is history. This is the devilish American history, okay? All right. Wake Up Israel News, Chris Judah. See you next time. Shalom. I got another video I recorded. My hand was shaking last night, but it was like a planet, another one. And I uploaded, man, but my hands were damn shaking, and my shoulders were getting tired holding the camera and stuff. But I'll upload it in a second. All right, shalom.